welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. Last time we finally made it to World Mushroom with actually a pretty good run of the rest of World Star, compared to everything else at least. And this time we are beginning with Spiky Mount Beanpole. So if you recall from the beginning of the game, Mount Beanpole was a pretty early level. I'm suspicious, so I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing here. Yeah, this is actually a harder version because this time we need to find keys. Also, I have to see the star. But again, none of the mushroom levels have any stamps, so that does make our lives a whole lot easier. So keep that in mind, and it shouldn't be too bad of a time. Hopefully. But we get a new power-up in this level, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we get a special cat suit with the with a little bell, if you notice. So if you're wondering what this little bell does, let's test out this guy. So if you press Z in mid-air, you turn into a golden cat. So every time you do this, you actually get coins. This of course is a reference to the lucky cat that you see like businesses and such. Now how do we actually— oh, I was just gonna say, how do we get in there? Yes, the cat raising its right paw is lucky, and the left paw symbolizes something else, I think. Again, I'm not exactly 100% sure because I haven't really done a lot of studying on this topic, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Also, by the way, you might have noticed there I was actually going really fast. If you actually use the cat power and kind of release, you kind of go really fast for some reason, like faster than if you just hold the button normally. So that's something I learned from watching HDQ not that long ago, because they did a run of this game, including the bonus final level, which is doozy, and I'm not looking forward to it one bit, because it is like the toughest thing in this game, by far. But it's actually not that bad compared to other Mario games, ironically. I still think it's the easiest final level of any 3D Mario, but that is not to say the level's easy. It is still extremely difficult. But again, we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, interesting. The green star is up here, I do know that much. It should be wow, it's actually pretty high up there. But with the cat power, we have no problem getting it, of course. And there you have it, the last key. Now the fun part. Falling down the mountain efficiently without actually dying, which is actually harder than it sounds. I'm gonna hold back, because knowing my luck, I'd end up going like right down this little gap right here, knowing my luck. So moving on, we can now progress to what's it, Mushroom 3? Which is another repeat. Basically Mushroom and I think Flower too are mostly repeat levels, so as usual, creativity kinda doesn't hold for the entire game, which is definitely a problem I have with every 3D Mario, more so Land and World than say the Galaxy. So Galaxy 1 is pretty tedious because you have to play the game twice. Once as Mario, once as Mario, once as Luigi, and Land does that too, so that's really repetitive. Galaxy 2, you have to revisit a lot of old levels, but you don't have to necessarily— how to put it? You don't have to necessarily I'm trying to focus on the game at the same time, and that's hard. You don't have to necessarily get like all 120 stars as repeats, because they are actually new stars. So I would argue Galaxy 2 is the best post-game, or actually Odyssey. Odyssey has a really good post-game. Because again, it's mostly original except one section where you do repeat. But I didn't even mind the repeat levels in Odyssey that much because the whole game is that good. So you can see a cloud right here, right there. So there we go. I like having a pointer. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of nice. You just have a pointer to point. That's extremely. Oh, that's not a good way to put it. But you know what I mean. It's nice to be able to just point things out efficiently using the in-game tools. To defeat the boos and the exit appears. But gotta get the star first. That one's, I think, in the same place. Yep, we got a little bit of a hidden route here instead of a direct path like in the original. I forgot to make note of Captain Toad over there, cruising around with a lot of money. Turns out Captain Toad was kind of greedy, but we will get into that more much later. Not too shabby. 125 seconds, pretty good for getting all the stars in my book. But you know, speedrunners will always be able to do that faster. Oh look, it's Hands on the Hall again. And also the other level, Shadow Play Alley. This one's actually hard as well.
I'm ready.
Also, character doesn't matter at all, but you have 100 seconds to clear this. You can get like a star, that helps a lot, but I wouldn't sit around and wait for it. Oops. I was gonna see if I could get the star from there, but no dice. Got a star here. That's number 1. I should bounce there. Save myself time. Speaking of time, I'm actually quickly running out of it. So 2. How many Goombas are there? Pro strats. And I think the exit should be right here. Where the heck is the exit? No, we have to defeat the Goombas, that's right. There we go. Gotta hit this first. Hurry, please. Yeah, I'm kind of messing around this level. And I don't even care, because, like, I was running out of time. I should have switched the cat power, and then I didn't need to worry about jumping from the upper ledge. I could have jumped from the lower blocks, but I didn't think of it, because I was panicking. But at least we got the stars. I'll go back to the flagpole later. Yeah, gold means you got flagpole, the green star, instead of the little orb thing on the top of the flagpole means you got all the green stars. So I still need to go back for one gold 9, no big deal. So this was 4. I'm having to do math. This is 5. It's just too many numbers. The thing with Odyssey is you can just kind of do things in your own pace. You don't have to worry as much about, you know, doing things in the right order. Right being, of course, completely relative. Because there is no right way to do this. Look, there's a little 8-bit Luigi, though I think I did the exact same thing last time. I like the aesthetic, I like the music, all in all, pretty good. Oh, I forgot there's an enemy there. But we have a new gimmick, we have baseballs now. That we can chuck at everything. Okay, that was mistimed. But I realized, yeah, you need to get keys. I totally forgot about that gimmick. I also slid in the opposite direction that it opened, so that just looked weird. Okay, that was a lucky shot there. I could actually use another power-up, please. I feel like this would be a level that would be better to not have a direct second player on. And by direct, I mean it'd be easier if you had someone with the gamepad and someone with the like another controller, and just had the other person controlling that. But like actually trying to do everything yourself is actually kind of difficult. It's not the easiest thing in the world to try to use a touchscreen and you know, be maneuvering and throwing objects and everything. So if we use a baseball here, that actually breaks that. So we don't take a hit. You can also just take a hit if you want, but why would you if you're given the option? So we can toss it through the rings, but we don't need coins, so just gonna go for the key. Yeah, boomerang burrows are kind of a joke now in this particular game. Oh, I rung the gong by accident. You're supposed to throw it, but yeah, you can just tap it. So this I might miss. That was not an intentional rhyme. So we got propeller blocks once more. But we gotta do some interesting maneuvering with them. Case in point, and I almost died in the process. But there was a coin right there. I'll get that off screen. Off screen. It's like when you've been streaming a lot, it's actually hard to know what to say. Because off stream would actually be the word, but not for a Let's Play. So use this, and you warp inside this little room, which is a lot harder to get to in the second version. And there we go. I mean, I could die and try that again. I'm actually gonna take a death here, because, you know, not having to come back and show that later would be nice. I'm not gonna lie. Besides, we're having a pretty good run of the game in general today. Much better today than yesterday. And that was just getting sniped by a random enemy. Yeah, that was just unfortunate timing on my part. I'm gonna take out these guys first. Probably a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna build up running speed by the time I hit this. So we have maximum time of trying to get this. This is actually kind of stressful, because you have to time it pretty precisely. It's not super precise, but it's precise enough to make me like nervous about it. Okay, I'm just gonna do this, just to make my life easier. Okay, and away we go. I think I showed this last time, but in the original you're supposed to go through another hallway, but you don't have to. And this one, they don't expect you to. So we got another moving target here, but it's actually really easy to hit in this case because you have a propeller. And that is the return of Hands-on Hall. Actually, nothing really to sneeze at. It's surprisingly straightforward. Speaking of surprisingly straightforward, we have another straightforward level right here. I like straightforward, not gonna lie. Gigantic Seaside Wreck. This is the one I was thinking of with the Mega Mushroom. It was just this version. Which is why I was messing up a lot of things in terms of like, oh, I wonder if this is in this place. No, because I was thinking of the remixed version. Oh boy. That could have been bad. It's probably coins in this little alcove. Don't need them. think in this level, this variant, they expect you to do a lot more jumping around rather than, you know, going the intended route. So you want the Mega Mushroom here. It makes your life so much easier. Makes it hard for you to get pushed around. Makes it easier for you to push around everything else. This is nerve-wracking as a Mega Luigi. Again, this time they actually don't let you jump. It isn't the first variant where you can actually do that. So we're once again Mega Luigi. You can actually clip them and take them out, which I actually recommend doing if you can. It's not, you know, necessary, but it helps. Stars right there. So we're good. We can just clear the level. How am I supposed to make this? And of course, one last Mega Mushroom for the road to take out all these bullies in record time. And before this actually takes longer than the first time. You do not want to do this without a Mega Mushroom, for the most part, because of just how many enemies there are. Now I just need to get pushed in the direction of the block and not, you know, through the hole. Trying to do a low hop, but it wasn't exactly working out. That guy killed my momentum because I jumped off of him at the wrong time. Okay, I am not timing this jump right. You have to actually have like full speed, which is actually not easy. I just jumped it regularly and god, that was a lot easier. Here I was trying to be all fancy and then instead of it being a lot simpler to just jump for it normally. And with that, we can safely end this part after we see what the next level is. Or actually not, because it's a Bowser statue. Oh well, we're not saying what the next level is, so next time we will finish off World Mushroom. Making sure, yes, finish off World Mushroom and begin World Flower, which as you can see is actually pretty long. So that's gonna be fun. But in any case, thank you for watching and I hope you join me next time for more Super Mario 3D World.